Thanks so much for being with us. Jordan Chavez and Corey Rose out here live at Civic Center Park ahead of all of the festivities.
That's right. We are not Savannah and Hoda. If you're looking for the Today Show, you're going to need to switch over to Channel 20 or 657 on Xfinity to catch that. We are covering the parade all day today right here on Channel 9 until 1 o'clock today.
Yeah, and if you are wanting to come out here, this is our cue to you. Time to leave. You're going to want to get out here early. As you can tell, the crowds are already behind us. This live look from Sky 9 showing that crowd size just growing. Things to know before you head out the door, though. Make sure you bring water. Sunscreen, of course, also for the morning, and a light jacket for the afternoon because we do know that rain is in that forecast. Now, of course, you need to wear your best Nuggets gear, right? We're seeing some awesome stuff this morning. Also, remember, there is no seating allowed along the parade route or at Civic Center Park, so you will need to leave those lawn chairs at home. It looks like a lot of people got the memo, though. Starting at 4:30, people started showing up here at Civic Center Park. They want to get that front row seat to history in the making. They want to see Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, MPJ, Christian Brown. They want to see them all up close and personal.
They want to see the trophy, too. That trophy, the Larry O'Brien trophy, will be making its way along the parade route as well. Look at this crowd really starting to grow. A lot of people have brought out signs and their flags. And you're right. I think they got the memo about the chairs. And then also, you could see those big screens right now. Those are playing highlights from the season.
Yeah, also, we're talking about the weather because, of course, we do see some clouds overhead, though we know Nuggets fans, Ed, like you said, rain or shine, they're going to come out here and have a good time, but we've got the umbrellas out here just in case.
That's a wise move. I think maybe when the parade starts, only a few sprinkles around the area, but by the time the parade ends, this stuff is going to move in fast. We kind of destabilize the air. Showers and thunderstorms will be around. You see the clouds thickening over the metro area right now, and that's what we will see as the day goes on. And so showers and thunderstorms only widely scattered, just a few sprinkles in Denver, but look at 1 o'clock. Showers and thunderstorms move on in. And with that, the heaviest stuff over southeastern Colorado, especially down into Oklahoma, where they're going to have some brutal weather today. So we'll see 74 degrees with a few scattered storms, 67 on Friday with scattered storms, 69 on Saturday, scattered storms. Then everything reverses. We go back into very warm weather, 80 degrees and dry conditions Sunday, and again on Monday with a high of 85 degrees.
Ed, thank you so much. Right now, we want to show you what the commute is looking like. We're certainly still seeing delays through Commerce City this morning. This is 270 and Quebec, where we're seeing some westbound slowdowns. Let's take you to the graphics right now and check in. Big picture, a little bit colorful in some areas. Definitely seeing those typical slow spots that we see at this time of the morning. Quickly want to flag you on those parade closures. We've been talking about this all morning, and we're going to continue to, but some that just went into effect at 7 o'clock. Portions of 17th between Wynkoop and Broadway between 17th and 13th have officially shut down. And then really quickly, we had an earlier crash at 76, westbound 76 and 74th. That has cleared, but delays have not. You're looking at a 40-minute travel time into Commerce City, so still some very significant delays. We already know there's some big crowds growing through that area. It's best to take any alternative transportation if you can, whether it's RTD, ride sharing, or scooters. If you do end up driving, it's best to find a place outside the core downtown area and, get your steps in, walk to the parade. The city also partnering with Lyft and Lime to set up a parking area for scooters. That's an option too. That's going to be out front of the Wellington Webb building on 15th Street starting in an hour at 8 o'clock. And of course, our team coverage continues this morning. Brianna Fernandez at the start of the parade route. I'm seeing a little bit more people behind you right now, Brianna.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Hey, good morning, Erica. So when we got here, there was absolutely no one. I know Corey and Jordan, they had all the fun. A lot of people lining up over there. Here, where I'm standing, this is the start of the parade near Union Station. So I'm going to step out of the way because way down there, that's where we're seeing the crowds. We're seeing families line up. I have seen them wearing their NBA Finals black championship jerseys. People have been chanting, "Go Nuggets." Of course, everyone's super excited about today. They've brought out their chairs. I've seen people walking. It is just a fun time out here. But where I'm standing currently on 17th and Market, I'm not seeing anyone just yet. So hopefully in the next 30 minutes or so, I could get some people here and talk about the celebration and how excited they are about the parade. Again, we are on 17th and Market. The parade is supposed to start here at 10 a.m. right behind me at Union Station. So we're going to be bringing you live coverage throughout the morning right here on Channel 9. Back to you guys.
All right, Brianna, thank you. Yeah, the countdown starts at about 3 hours from now is when that parade steps off. But who's counting?
Yeah, right. It's not us, certainly. And in just a little less than 2 hours, the official party gets underway here at Civic Center Park, though. Let's be honest, the fans are already getting, hi, how's it going? Good to see you. The fans already getting things going here pretty early with all the energy they're bringing. The pre-party, though, starts at 9 o'clock this morning at Civic Center Park with the pre-rally. There will be live music to get fans pumped up. Some pretty big names as well. We've got Grizz, we've got Big Gigantic, and Pause the Music, the official DJ of our Denver Nuggets. You got to have him out here as well. The team will also be showing some season highlights and a live feed of the parade here at Civic Center Park.
Now, once the party is going, the parade will start right at 10 o'clock. Here is a look at where it will be. The route starts at Union Station, as Brianna was just saying. Then it's going to work its way down 17th Street, then down Broadway to Civic Center Park for another big rally.
And if you want to avoid the crowds, just stay home, stay comfy on that couch, celebrate right here with us. We're going to have live coverage of the championship parade all day long until 1 o'clock this afternoon. We do also need to mention, as you probably noticed, Corey and I are not Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb. You will find the Today Show over on Channel 20 because we're going to be here on Channel 9 all day long. You can find them again over on Channel 20 right now is where that's happening.
Now let's take another live look. This is from Sky 9 of the crowds. These crowds started at 4:30 this morning. Some diehard fans coming out. Now it's really starting to grow. And if it's anything like last year's Avs parade and rally, this will be shoulder to shoulder. So busy here in Civic Center Park. Last year, about 500,000 people showed up.
And it seems like a lot of people learned their lesson from that time because already starting at 4:30 in the morning, can you believe it, Anusha? They started packing into Civic Center Park. They want that front row seat to history in the making. We're seeing more people coming in along. This is a good time out here. A lot of great Nuggets gear. Like I said, it starts at 9 o'clock officially. I really think, honestly, Anusha, the party's right here, right now.
Oh my goodness. I mean, they're not messing around. They want a good seat. So you know what? Kudos to them. They know how to do this correctly. We're going to check back in with you guys in just a couple minutes. We do want to get to some of your headlines. New overnight, police are investigating 2 crashes involving pedestrians. Denver police say the first one happened near Colfax and Federal, where a person died. Another was in Aurora on Buckley and Mississippi. The person was seriously hurt and taken to the hospital. Also happening today, the Denver School Board will continue conversations about the role of school resource officers in schools. On the agenda are 2 competing resolutions. The first is a part of the new safety plan by the superintendent, and it would allow police on campuses. There is language, however, the police wouldn't be involved in discipline, rather be present to deter crime and build community. The second is proposed by School Board Vice President Anderson, that's asking for an alternative to SROs on campus, instead asking for specially trained officers to be assigned to regions rather than in schools.
When the school board removed SROs, it wasn't saying we want to get rid of police or we want to end our relationship. It's just saying that we don't necessarily need a formalized presence of SROs or a Denver Police Department in our schools in order to provide adequate safety.
The school board president says the return of SROs was inevitable and said the board should be setting guidelines. The board meeting is set for 1 o'clock this afternoon. Happening right now, a major rock slide is blocking some of Highway 7 in Boulder County. This slide happened near St. Vrain Canyon on Wednesday morning. The good news, no one is hurt, but several miles of the highway between Lyons and Allens Park are closed, and CDOT doesn't know when they can reopen it. CDOT did tell us this was the 5th major rock slide on our highways this spring. And in Littleton, Jackass Hill Road is closed indefinitely as crews are fixing this sinkhole. Public Works says a culvert that was draining water collapsed under the road Monday, and then the hole just kept getting bigger and bigger. It was so big, a second culvert ended up partially collapsing. The road will be closed at Mineral Avenue and Curtis Court for several weeks.